Hey, this is Timmara signing on with the Demon Bluff demo. Okay, so this game was recommended to me by one of my closest friends, because he just texted me last night as a recording and goes like, okay, look, I've been playing something and I want people to check it out. Check out Demon Bluff. It is a single-player social deduction game that he describes as kind of like One Night Ultimate Werewolf. I almost keep saying, for some reason, I think it's like One Night Infinite Werewolf, which doesn't make sense. But One Night Ultimate Werewolf, and yeah, so we feel like, hey, check it out. It's like, I got a channel where I can do it and give it some exposure, because it's in playtesting right now. I got registered in the playtest, and so I figured I'd check it out. So, thanks to my friend for recommending it to me. Bleh. But developed by UmiArt and published by Opbrand Games, and apparently even Northern Lion has come on board as a producer for this, so that's interesting. So I suppose let's just dive right in. Play demo. Standard, reach the final village and dies a few times as you can along the way. Each village unlocks new unique characters. Ascension 1, best score. Okay. So yeah, just diving right into it. There is one evil among all characters. Find and kill it. This is your deck. These characters can be drawn and appear in the current in your current game. Yeah, okay. Learn if the closest evil to me is clockwise or counterclockwise. Learn same direction distance from me. Okay. So yeah, there's like different card abilities and different characters. Yeah, kind of like One Night Infinite Werewolf, where it's just like, we got the seer, we got like the town, or I'm trying to remember all the roles. But you know, learn how many evil characters I am adjacent to. If I am evil or corrupted, I am dizzy. Learn how far from me is the nearest evil, and I lie and disguise. Okay, interesting. 4 villagers, 0 outcasts, 1 minion, 1 demon. I was gonna say, who's the minion? Oh, that's the minion. Okay. That's the minion, 0 demon. Okay. Sorry, I'm just reading. You can click your card to reveal their character. This character's info uses to deduce who is evil. Most characters activate after reveal. But be careful, evil characters will lie about their role and info. Closest level of evil is clockwise. So, you know, it's got to be one of these two then. Start executing suspected evil characters. Okay, because, yeah, if the minion disguises Confessor, if I am evil or corrupted, I am dizzy. I am dizzy. Well, then. So, I'm just thinking. So, it's like, then that would be the evil one, right? Like, I'm just wondering, it's like, do we have only so many clicks, or I'm one evil adjacent to me. In this mode, you can kill suspected evil characters. Click dagger again to exit this mode. It's got to be you, right? Boom! Okay, all evil characters have been executed. Okay, learn a good character and its role. Pick one character. Learn if they are lying. Okay, interesting. So we're adding to it. Let's see. So, okay. But so we know what our deck is. Higher number equals higher difficulty. Yeah, so it's kind of like a deck builder roguelike. No, not bug report. I'm just like clicking around and like looking at stuff. Oracle, when hovered over here, you will see information like bluffs used by killed characters, info from previous days, or order in which cards were revealed. Okay. So let's start with number 3. Number 1 is a real confessor. Okay. So we know they're a confessor. What does the confessor do? Ooh, they got alternate skins? Disguise. Okay. That's interesting. My info includes disguise characters. If lies, my ability. Okay. Interesting. So, you know, there's layers to this. I just want to see, okay, so number 1 is a confessor. So we know that. So we wouldn't need to flip them, but if they're dizzy, maybe they're corrupted again. So, oh wait, but he said he's a real confessor, so they're not dizzy. I am good. Okay, my bad. I wonder why. Okay, I see now, like, sorry, I now see, where is, I had a menu pulled up. I saw it in the corner. Okay, mark 1, 2, and 3. Remove marks. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so a real confessor, they wouldn't be dizzy if they were real, so that was probably a wasted move. But we can try another one. So let's just do the triangle. Learn good character, and it's a roll. Number 5 is a real medium. Okay, so if they're a real medium... I'm just thinking. So if they're a real medium... where the hell... Okay, I was thinking, it's like, okay, if number 5 is a real medium, medium's the one that, you know... Oh, wait, no. Learn 1 good character and its role. Wait, so then if that's another medium... Okay. Then that means no evil adjacent to me? Oh, yeah, I messed up. Oh, wait, but if 5 is the real... Wait. Oh, wait, no. They're 5. Oh, wait, no. Number 5 is a real medium. He's calling him on himself? Wait a second, hold on. Okay, maybe I'm getting confused here. Sometimes ghosts whisper secrets. Sometimes they just won't shut up. Okay, I suppose it didn't... Okay, I was thinking it's just like, wait a second, you're calling yourself a real... I suppose he just can't do that. Okay, I'm looking at the... Okay, so we can... Okay, we can put markers down by the key or number pad to put things down. Okay, so he's real. No evil adjacent. Learn 1 good character, 3 is good. Okay, we knew that. So if I were to just take a literal stab in the dark... Most killed characters reveal their true role. I am a card away from the closest evil. So... Did I get played? Hold on. Okay, it was him. It's like, wait, why would you tell on yourself that you're a good character? All evil characters have been executed, but I killed a hunter. Okay, my bad. I didn't think that through. I go like, that's suspicious, but like, hey, he's the medium. He knows if he's good. And that's the lie. Okay, lose health when you execute an innocent, got attacked by a demon, or through different abilities. When you drop to 0, you lose their current round is lost. So you can take some damage and make some mistakes, but... Okay, my bad. Wretch, 1 register as a random evil minion to another character. Character thinks I am the registered character. Okay, so somebody thinks he's evil when he's not. Learn 3 characters, only 1 is evil. Okay. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Let me put a quick pause in. What's up, dog? I asked the dog if she wanted to go out before I started recording, and she's whining at me, so hold on a second. Okay, back. Sorry. Let the dog out, and reading the new Boruto chapter as I'm waiting for her to come back in. Inojin, MVP. Anyways, so, okay, next one. I'm now starting to get it. So, yeah, that guy gave me a talent. I just missed it. Let's start with 7 at the top. How far is the evil? I am 2 cards away from the closest evil. Okay. And, yeah, there's marks on what he's trying to tell me. So... I'm just thinking. Wait, let's take a look, because... Okay, my ability. He doesn't have, a lie, a thing, or anything. Okay, let's bug 5. The closest evil is clockwise. Okay. So that means it's got to be one of these 2, right? But then, okay, I'm 2 cards away from the closest evil. Ah, that's why. Okay, I 1 register as a random evil minion to other characters. I cannot register as a good or a wretch to other characters. I only register as a random minion role as an evil. Cannot be disguised as. Okay, that's why. So, yeah, the hunter, it's like I'm getting a ping. It's just sort of like, it's this, or it's these 2. But the enlightened is like, but the evil is clockwise. It's like, okay, what the hell? Oh, it's that guy. He's getting mistaken for it. So that means it's already got to be one of these 2. Right? Wait. Yeah, like these 2 are clockwise, because if it's 1 more step, then it's counter. So it's got to be one of these 2 already. Closest evil is counterclockwise. Wait a second. Let's put that knife away real quick. These 2 are blaming each other. Okay, I can activate Learn if they're lying. Pick one character. Okay. This one. 6 is saying the truth. So that means... Boom! Okay. This is already so fun. Like, I've really wanted to play games like Among Us and what's the other big one? Space Plan? Is that the... No. What's that one with like the little like goofy-eyed astronauts that like that one girl, that one bunny VTuber's always playing with like the guy who is not her boyfriend, but they flirt so hard. Whatever that game is, just like I like these ideas of these social deduction games, but just like, yeah, you need a party for that. All evil characters have been executed. Cool. Twin minion, I lie in disguise. Pick 3 characters, learn how many of them are evil. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we got more evils on the board. So, let's just start at the top. I am 2 cards away from the closest evil. Okay, same situation as before. Start with 6. A 3 is a real hunter. Hold that thought. No evils adjacent to me. Okay. So one of them is evil. 3 is a real hunter. So that would, if I take what he's saying as gospel, and, you know, that is actually a hunter, there's no evil adjacent to the lover, so that means, nope. I'm 1 card away from the closest evil. Oh, Jesus. So that means she actually was one of them. Damn. Okay. I should have confirmed what he was saying first. Sorry, buddy. Okay, I should have confirmed what he was saying, then that would have proved her a liar. Or, you know, that would have proved him as the real deal. And I messed up. Learn how 1 for the nearest evil, so that would have been right. So, unless this one's 5 is good. Okay, that must mean... Because the lover would have been honest, right? If the lover was actually next to, like, an evil one, even if they are a minion themselves, they would have confessed, right? Then the wretch, yeah, but the... Okay, wait. Oh, that's right. The only one register as a random... Or I register as a random evil minion to other characters. So she didn't see him either. But they can't be as disguised as. So that must mean... Nope. Oh, it was the... Oh, man. You ran out of health. Damn it. Okay. Lost 1 heart, 1 last heart, or on last heart, lose current score and restart the run. Okay. I got the things mixed up. There are 2 evil among all the characters. Find and kill them. Okay. Yeah, okay. I got a little too trigger happy, or stabby happy. I thought I had to figure it out. What's up, dog? Do you want out again? 4 villagers, 1 ascension. What's the ascension again? It shows how many villagers you have saved without fail. Resets to 1 on death. Okay. So that's probably like good for like a end of like a run, like points or something. 4 villagers. That must mean there must be at least 1 wretch here. Jester. Pick 3 characters. Learn how many of them are evil. We don't have to... There is 1 evil. Okay. 1 evil adjacent to me. Okay. 4 is good. 2 evils adjacent to me? Oh, God. This is a... Okay, so one of these lovers has to be lying, right? But which one? Maybe I need more information before I get a stab happy. Okay, that's the wretch. Two are evils. So if I were to take a guess... Nope. Okay. Yeah, okay. They were lying, and so... Okay, I'm getting too stab happy. Like, it's like, I got it! Nope. All right. I'm simplifying things too much. Like, what is even the loss condition? Like, if we flip every card and still haven't found the evils, or do we figure it out, like, I don't know. Is there a limit, or what can we do? Number 4 is a real confessor. All right, let's confirm your thing. I am good. She is not dizzy. Okay, those two are in the clear. I gotta slow down a little bit. How about 3? Wretch. Okay. So he'll register as evil, but he is not. Learn if they're lying. 5 is good. 6 is a real gem crafter. That is true. Okay. Six is lying. Then that must mean they are one of the minions. Okay. Two, 5, 7. Okay, so one of them is evil. 6 is lying. 4 is a real confessor. Wait, 6 is a real gem crafter, but he was lying. So that means you're the other minion. Okay. I'm getting it. Bombardier, lose if you execute me. Interesting. I can't die. Okay. Okay, sorry. I'm maybe getting a little too jumpy, but it's like, okay, but this is fun. No evil adjacent to me. Okay, we'll believe that. Let's start on the opposite end then. Knight. I can't die. Okay. I am 1 card away from the closest evil. So unless she's lying, and this one's evil here, but let's just say it's this one. Pick 3 cards, learn how many of them are evil. Okay. Okay. Lose if you execute me. So it can never be the Bombardier, right? There's no winning against that. So no evil adjacent to me, but he's saying one of them is evil. I'm 1 card away from the closest evil. When it says 1 card closest away, wait, does that mean... Hold on. Nope, okay. Okay, I misunderstood. I had to test something. It's like, okay, wait a second. When he says 1 card away, does it mean like literally 1, or is it like a jump? Okay. Yeah, okay. We're learning. I'm learning. I'm testing the waters. It just needs to be testing the blood. 5 is good. Let's confirm it. Jester, okay. Is that true? I should have used his ability. Yeah, again, I'm getting too jumpy. But, like, I'm learning, like, the limits. So, like, we could flip every card, and now we just have all the information. Like, not that I should get that cavalier. Like, it's more fun to, like, do it bit by bit and then, like, have it be a surprise. But so we can, like, do everything. I am 4 cards away from the closest evil. So, the Jester. But 5 is good. Unless the Gem Crafter is lying. One is evil, 2, 5, or 8. So that's another point against Gem Crafters being potential evil. But 1 evil adjacent to me, it can't be the Bombardier. Evil closest to me is clockwise. So that points to being the Jester then. So, okay. Yeah, like, there's a lot of things that are kind of, like, pointing to just sort of, like, closest clockwise is evil. 2, 5, and 8. So, yeah, 5 has, like, a lot of 4 cards away from closest evil, which is also 5. That is a lot going against the Adjuster, so, no. So then, no. Oh, both of them were lying. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Okay, there's 1 evil among the carriers. Find and kill it. They're dumbing it down, so now it's just like, okay, I'm good. Close evil is clockwise. Close evil is counterclockwise. 5 is good. Yeah, we're kind of like going down in rank. Oh, wait, no, we started from fresh. For some reason, I thought we'd be like booted to the main menu. Wait, hold on a second. I'm just curious, because we go to the compendium. Okay, we unlock characters by completing more standard games. Yeah, we ended up starting over. Pick exactly 2 evil characters with non-lying fortune teller. Okay. Okay, relax. Okay, dog wants out again. But okay, let's start over, and we'll try that again. I got maybe a bit jumpy, but it's like, okay, we're learning. So it's like, we gotta also account for just like, maybe the information we're getting is also a lie. So we gotta be able to deduce that. So, okay, hold on. Okay, back, sorry. Start and stop. All right, starting over. So, taking it slower. Close to evil is counterclockwise, learn. I'm just looking. Okay, close to evil is counterclockwise, so that way. 2 is good. Let's confirm. 1 evil adjacent to me. What's the evil to me is counterclockwise. Okay. I am 2 cards away from the closest evil. So it's one of these 2. But I was going to say, it's like, but one of them's got to be lying. This evil. No, there's only 1 evil. And if they're both saying clock or counter and clockwise, that means the gem crafter. What? Unless he's the one who's lying. Wait, no, because then... Then it's got to be... Okay. How rude as I stab you in the chest. Damn it. God. Okay. Yeah, I take them at their words. Like, I gotta remember, it's like, they're probably lying, so I gotta keep that into account. I lie and disguise. Okay. I gotta keep remembering that's a factor. Okay. I'm good. Yeah, she'd be dizzy. So the thing is, the confessor can't lie. Learn the closest evil. I'm 3 cards away from the closest evil. I'm adjacent to 1 evil. So unless she's lying, unless they're lying, but then again, why would they go? 6 is good. So yeah, we know the confessor is good. 6 is a real confessor. Okay, we know that. So it's got to be one of these 2 again. It can't be the confessor. The enlightened, you know, too many things are vouching for the, you know, the confessor is obviously good. We knew that. The hunter, either the lover is lying or the enlightened is lying. And I'm kind of leaning towards... Okay, there we go. Yeah, just gotta, like, take that in mind. I'm going a bit slower. I am good. Yes, she looks good, actually. She's so cute. I like the designs. Like, the card designs and the artwork are so cute. 4 is a real enlightened. Closest evil is counterclockwise. I'm 3 cards away from the closest evil. Okay. 1 register. Okay. Close evil is counterclockwise. It's got to be the wretch because, like, they're registering as evil. 1 as a good character. No evil's adjacent to me. So 3 cards away. So unless they're both lying, but there's only 1 evil, so it can't be. Closest evil is clockwise. But then, if the wretch registers as a random evil minion to other characters, why is the hunter not singling them out? Boom. Okay. Closest evil is counterclockwise. Pick 1 character and learn if they're lying. Well, let's take a look at them. No evil's adjacent to me. So it's not registering the wretch as an evil. Okay. I was a bit jumpy on that. It's like, hold on a second. 3 is good. I like to think it's just sort of like the wretch just has an aura about them. And so, like, the meaning's high is just like, oh, yeah, they're totally on my side. 3 is good. Then who's 3? 8 is a real enlightened. Okay. Unless they're lying. Because, yeah, that would have been the closest evil is like that one counterclockwise. So that kind of backs up the enlightened. I am good. Yeah, confessor is fine. I'm 3 cards away from the closest evil. So one of those two. Yeah, he's pinging the wretch. Israel Enlightened 3 is good. Yeah, because they're kind of corroborating each other. So it's either the judge or the hunter. Pick one character to see if they're lying. Number 2 is lying. In that case... Okay. The village is safe. We only lost one guy. In that case... Number 2 is a real confessor. All right. I'm good. Okay, real confessor. Verified. Knight. I can't die, so what do we do with you? If I'm executed while corrupted, I deal 4 additional damage to you. Okay, interesting. Huh. Two is good? Yeah, we know that. Closest clock or evil is clockwise. So... Two is a real confessor. We got that. That's verified, so they're not lying. So... There are 2 evils. Okay. Unless they're lying, but then the enlightened wouldn't register unless they're lying. Number 8 is lying. But now are they lying? Okay. So then... That means they're telling the truth, they're clear, and so if 6, 7, and 8 were 2 of them were evils, it isn't him. Like, our medium's the good boy. So that means it's you. There we go. Okay, you gotta consider the lying. Which, you cannot reveal the last card. I lie in disguise. Interesting. Learn how far to a specific evil is to the another closest evil. Interesting. Okay. Confessor, she's good. I believe it. Jester. Wretch. Okay. Another jester. Okay. 6 is a real jester. We'll keep that in mind. Let's just see. Number 6 is, or 7 is lying. Now, are they lying? Or is the judge lying? Which one of them is the liar? There are 3 evils, but there's only 2. So which of them... Okay. Closest evil is clockwise. All right, cannot reveal. Something is blocking me. Oh, the closest evil is clockwise, so they're registering the wretch. Okay. Zero evils. Okay, so whoever they are, they're in the clear, I think, unless they're lying, but, you know. Okay, but then that means this guy has to be lying, so if there are 3 evils, it's meant to confuse me. So that means 7 is lying, but they could... See, 7 is supposedly lying, so 6 is not a real jester, unless they're lying. Okay, then it's got to be these 2, right? Okay. So, yeah, they were telling the truth. I suppose it would have been smart to, like, assume that first and then go backwards. Yeah, 6 is a real jester. Yeah, that would have been smarter. It was like, if 7 is lying, that means they're not a real jester, is a real jester. That would have been coming up for them. Okay. it still worked out, but yeah, still, like, lost an ascension point. Bah. Hide one outcast in the deck. I lie and disguise. Okay. Interesting. Bombardier. Lose if you execute me. Yeah, that's like the, what was it? The Tanner in Ultimate Werewolf? 5 is good. Let's confirm. Ba is 3 cards away from the closest evil. Okay. We'll keep that in mind. That's if you're telling the truth. 3, learn 3 characters, only 1 is evil. 2, 5, or 7. Okay. 5 is good. 5 is deflecting. So, unless they're both evil and lying, or it could be 7. The judge. So, hold on. Ba's 1 card away from the closest evil. That complicates things. So, Knight. Number 1 is telling the truth. Okay, now unless they're lying, but why would they have to cover that up? So that means Ba is 3 cards away from the closest evil. Ba's only 1 card away from the closest evil. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out. So unless we want to just take a shot and say like 2, because like Ba's 3 cards away from the closest evil. 1, 2, 3. But that would imply 1, 2, wait. Unless Ba's 1 card away from the closest evil. So, but then that's contradictory. So which one of these scouts is telling the truth? So one of these scouts has to be the problem, right? Two, 5, and 7. But then, wait, if Ba is 1 card away from the closest evil, yeah, it's this triangle here that's a problem. So if we did maybe okay, it shows the order we flip them in, actually. Okay. I gotta find out who 2 is. Oh, right, that's right. No evil's adjacent to me. Okay, I forgot. It's just like, we can't flip it because there's a witch in the thing. No, not in this draw. Okay, cool. No evil's adjacent to me, so unless they're evil and is lying, but why would they have to cover for themselves if they weren't lying? Okay. So if Ba is 1 away from the closest evil, that must mean... Nope. Okay. Oh, wait, but... Oh, I got jumpy. It's like, if 5 is good, but 5 is a minion, that means... Okay. It was you 2 that entire time. Okay, my bad. I got a little too jumpy with the judge. Pick 1 character. If evil picked, execute it. Okay. Learn how many evils are adjacent to each other. Okay. How does this one work? We'll take a look. Ascension complete. Your score. There's 1 evil. Okay, did we start over? Or is it like... Oh, no, it's another rank. Okay, I see. Now we start with a smaller deck again. Okay. Bombardier. 1 is evil, 2, 4, or 5. Okay. There is only 1 evil. We know that. Oh, right. Their ability doesn't matter if there's only 1 evil on the board. Another Bombardier? Sorry. 3 is good. Can I reveal something is blocking me? That means there's a witch in the mix. So, okay, this is a problem. But there's only one evil. 2, 4, or 5. 5 is conferring for 3 and calling them good. And if there's only one evil, it means they got no reason to lie. So that can't be 2. One is evil, 2, 4, or 5. They're vouching for them, so I don't think it's the gem crafter. So there's only one evil, or there's a second bombardier. If we execute the wrong one, we lose. So it's got to be the scout or the bombardier. So I guess. Yep. Okay. I thought the bombardier first, but like that felt like bait. Once the game starts, once the village is corrupted, if possible, one lie I lie in disguise. Okay. Learn how far I am from the closest corrupted character. Okay, now we got a new like role in place. One evil adjacent to me. I'm good. Yeah, she would be. Unless she's already lying. Number 8 is saying the truth? Nope. A character is corrupted. Corrupted characters lie and their abilities will not work. Okay, I should have been a little bit slower on that. Okay, that's why. It's just like, well, if you're lying, then that means you have to be a minion. Nope, they were corrupted. There's only one pair. There's only one pair of evil. I'm 2 away from the closest evil. If they're corrupted, then their abilities don't work. Nope. Jump the gun again. Okay, the hunter was evil. I am... Yeah. Whoops. Okay. I got too jumpy there because I go like, aha! Nope. There are 2 evil monks, kill them. Yeah, I get it. Counterclockwise is close as evil. Oh, God, this again. Okay, unless there's a wretch on either side of them. If evil, picked, execute it. I'll learn 3 characters. 1 is evil. 3, 6, or 7. So one of these 2 is lying. I am 1 evil adjacent to me. I'm 3 cards away from the corrupted character. Okay. So it could be them, or it could be them. So, evil is clockwise. Okay. This is awkward. 1 evil adjacent to me, so unless they are lying, I'm 3 away from a corrupted character. So either the Empress or the Enlightened is wrong. 3, 6, 7. But then if they're lying, then that means they would be wrong. Or, you know, or if they're lying. But it can't be this one because they're picking up the wretch potentially. Or maybe the bard. But then they wouldn't be corrupted, so... I couldn't kill 3. Okay, so... Okay, so yeah, pick 1 character, if evil, picked, execute it. So, so the Slayer basically gives us like a free shot. So yeah, that means the lover is not evil unless the Slayer is... Unless the Slayer is evil. No. So unless the bard is lying... Nope, okay. Yeah, their intel was corrupted. That's why. Okay, that's why. And then that means they would have been... Okay. I made some assumptions that did not work. 6 is good. All right. 2 is a real gem crafter. 1 is good. All right, so they're vouching for each other already, and that feels suspicious. I'm 2 away from the corrupted character. If I'm executed while corrupted, yeah. So unless 7 is lying. Okay, Slayer. Okay, so the Slayer gave us a hint. I killed evil at 2. Yeah, the 2 is the poisoner. They were vouching for each other. That must mean the other evil is Ba. Okay. Hide 1 outcast in the deck. I lie in disguise. Okay. That worked out. Slayer's super useful for just, like, checking stuff. Pick 2 cards, learn if any of them are evil. Learn that 1 out of 2 characters in a specific minion role. Okay. Judge. Empress. 1, 7, or 8 is evil. Okay. So she's claiming the judge is... Well, let's look at the other cards first. And they're accusing each other now. I'm 3 cards away from the closest evil, so they're accusing each other now. Ba is 1 card away from the closest evil. Bombardier. They're blaming the Bombardier. Ba's closest away from the closest evil, so maybe these 2? Confessor is good, unless her ability isn't working. 1 is a real hunter. 1, 2, and 8, 2 are evil. Two is saying the truth, but everything 1, 7, and 8 are being... These 2 are accusing each other. Ba's 1 away from the closest evil, so that means they gotta be next to each other. So yeah, it's... corrupted. That's why. Okay, yeah, they were vouching for each other. Like... If I took more of my time with it, play Doctor. Game start, 1 good villager is corrupted. Pick 1 character. If it is corrupted, learn an evil character. Okay, interesting. Villagers to the left and right of me, range 2, are cured of corruption. Learn how many I cured. Okay, interesting. I cured 2 corruptions. Really? I'm 1 card away from a corrupted character. Unless the alchemist is lying. No evils adjacent to me. Plague Doctor. If 1 good villager is corrupted, pick 1 character. If it's corrupted, learn an evil character. 1, 5, or 6 is evil. No evils adjacent to me. Oh, God. This is... Okay. So you cured 2 corruptions. So that means these guys are not lying, but they're 1 way... So, okay. So if Lover is corrupted... Unless... Either the Alchemist is corrupted... Range 2. Okay, so no, it's not just that. It's actually, So it's saying, like, 2 cards all around him are corrupted. So it could have been any of these 4 that are free of corruption. But if that was the case, he wouldn't be 1 away from a corrupted... Three is evil, 7 is corrupted. Interesting. So, what a weird thing. Okay. Let's see if they're right. Okay. 1 adjacent villager is corrupted if possible. So 1 of these 2, 1, 5, and 6. So that means that intel would be wrong. And if they said there's no evil adjacent to them, never mind. Okay, I got a little... Boy, it's just like, oh, sweet, the alchemist. Like, what an interesting thing. Wait a minute, his ability doesn't make sense. Like, otherwise this wouldn't have happened. Is the thing, the guy, the cool dude that's supposed to get rid of corruption, is he corrupted? Chancellor, I love this artwork. A game start, one villager becomes an outcast role. I sit next to it. I lie in disguise. Okay. I disguise as a good villager currently in play. This is getting complicated. Like, there's so many layers to this. There are 2 pairs of evil. Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense if there's only... 2 judges. Should I just accuse them both of lying? Learn that that 1 out of 2 characters is a specific minion role. Oh, 2 and 4 is a chance. 2 or 4 is a chancellor. 1 or 7 is a chancellor. Oh my god, what is this? They're both wrong, though. One villager becomes an outcast role, and I sit next to it. I lie and disguise. Okay. I was gonna say, like, I should look at the skins of the different cards. Okay. So, what the hell? Okay. Okay, I was gonna say 2 pairs of evil, because if outcasts are counting as, oh god, 2 or 4 is a chancellor. You're even counting yourself out as a chancellor. 1 or 7 is a chancellor. Who the hell? Okay, judge. 2 is saying the truth. 4 is lying. Okay, because they then would create an outcast role and would sit next to it. I couldn't kill 4. But then that means 1 or 7. God, this is weird, but okay. 1 villager becomes an outcast role. So it's gotta be... Unless the Slayer... Wait, yeah, if he couldn't kill, that must mean... Okay. I think I got it. Okay, if 2 is telling the truth, 2 or 4 is a chancellor. It's where they're calling themselves out, but that means but 4 is then lying. And there's an outcast next to them. I thought it'd be like, the Oracle created the Bombardier, the Oracle created the Wretch. No, the Slayer created the Wretch, the Oracle created the Bombardier. Because you are Ba. Boom! Okay. Sorry, that was a trippy one, but drunk. I disguise as random, not in play villager. I'm corrupted and I lie. I cannot be cured. Pick 3 characters, learn 1 random outcast among them, if any. Okay, interesting. One is good. Let's confirm. Okay, Knight. Sure. Slayer. Bombardier. I'm 3 away from the closest evil. So either the Slayer or the Gemcrafter. 4 is good. I cured 0 corruptions. So that means nobody in this area was corrupted. And we can't unlock that. Okay, I was taking a stab at it. 3 evils. I didn't even realize. I killed evil at 5. Okay, so the Slayer is all at once not evil. You know, the Slayer is not evil and has taken out one of them out. And his ability worked because there was no corruption. I mean, at least in theory. 3 away from the closest evil. So, yeah. So that confirms the Hunter. Cured 0 corruptions. 1 is good. Number 8 is evil, 1 is corrupted. I don't know if that's a lie, because I was just thinking, it's like, if I'm executed while corrupted, I was just thinking, it's like, so chance that they're corrupted, maybe they're out of range, but then who would have placed a corruption? Unless they couldn't place a corruption. Unless, depending on what that hidden card is. So, unless 8 is evil, 1 is corrupted. But then why would they single out? Okay, either they're telling the truth or they're lying. Okay. But that means there's still one more. So 1 was not corrupted, and so they deflected. That's a dangerous thing. One is good. So that holds true, I guess. So unless the last one is 3... Okay, that was just sheer luck. Puka! Oh, she's so cute. Villagers adjacent to me are corrupted if possible. Okay. 2 evils are adjacent to me. I'm good. 2 evils are adjacent to me. Oh, God. 1 is a real lover. Okay. I'm 4 cards away from the closest evil. One of the lovers. I cured 1 corruption. 2 away. This is a weird one. Okay. 2 evils. 1 good villager is corrupted. Pick 1 character that is corrupted, learn an evil. If they cured a corruption, it should have been 2. Two is a real lover. Let's judge. 2 is lying. 1 is a real lover. 2 evils adjacent to them. I couldn't kill 2. Unless they're also another evil. Two evils adjacent to me, but then they'd be corrupted. Does corruption... I can't try to remember. Does corruption count? And their abilities will not work. So unless one of them is still corrupted, number 1 is not corrupted. So their ability is working. 1 is a real lover. 2 is lying. Wait, yeah. Sorry, I'm getting all mixed up. So 2 is lying. But he couldn't kill 2 unless he's also... corrupted, that's why. Now, could the Slayer not kill them because they were corrupted, or because they knew they were one of the minions? They were also corrupted, that's why. Okay, it was the lovers right at the beginning. I thought so. God, like, yeah, those two together just, like, completely floundered. Okay. Still got a bit more. Boy, like, yeah, those two together are dangerous. Like, there was so much corruption in the... Okay. 3 is good. 1 evil adjacent to me. 2, 6, or 8. 1 is evil, 2, 6, or 8. Okay. Learn if any of them are evil. Pick 2 characters. Okay. We'll wait on that. 2 evils adjacent to me, adjacent to 1 evil. That points at Plague Doctor. Zero are evil. So unless he's lying, could not kill 2. Unless he's corrupted and he couldn't do it. Is 5 or 6 evil? False. Okay. 3 is good. 1 evil adjacent to me. 6 is not corrupted. Unless that's a bluff because he is corrupted, so he couldn't kill 2. Oh, God, this is weird. 2, 6, or 8. There's so many things pointing to... And if they're both right, or if this one's lying... Because it's got to be the poisoner. So 1 adjacent villager is corrupted. Villagers adjacent to me are corrupted. So that means, like, they could all be lying. And they could be lying. The Jester could be lying. Because then their adjacent abilities wouldn't work. It would pin the blame on... this is so complicated. Corrupted. One adjacent villager is corrupted, or both are corrupted. So, nope. Yeah, both of them up there. Okay. I would have gone for the Plague Doctor otherwise. I was thinking just like, wait a minute, so then they must be... No. Boy, that corruption goes far. Damn, that's really... Okay, we got one more heart. Let's keep going. Sorry, I've been starting to stop. It's like, no, I'm really getting into this. Oh, no, we started over. Okay. Okay. I kind of want to keep playing, but I got a limited time here before work. Yeah. Like, I think I got enough runs in for right now, but I should play more of this. I should do a stream on this, you know, soon. But, okay, I think that's got, like, a good, like, broad strokes of how this works. Yeah, it's, like, single player ultimate werewolf, and it's so fascinating. Like, it gets so complicated, and so you're trying to, like, think of all these factors and, like, keep them all together, and just sort of, like, wait a minute, if this is this, corruption is throwing me, because just sort of, like... You know, it's like you got to assume, you can assume like most people are lying, or, you know, someone could be lying, and then you got to work around that. To be corrupted, so they're lying and not working on purpose, is just sort of, or like, you know, against their will, is different. And I wonder how many, because there's still cards to discover, complete more standard games to unlock. Yeah, we haven't unlocked everybody. There's more coming soon. Like, a lot more coming soon between, like, different demons and outcasts and everything else. So there's a lot of cards at play here. So 73% completed out of, like, what's available now in this demo, I guess. There's no set release date yet, just sometime in 2026. I'm just looking at something. Yeah, like, even more outcasts. Like, this could get so complicated, but just, like, the structure. And then, yeah, like, the demons that are really, yeah, Puka, like, Puka and Poisoner, like, especially them double teaming is such a nightmare, because just sort of like, oh, God, like, you know, they're, like, they can spread so much corruption out, so, like, half the cast might be just completely useless to you, and then it's just like, how do we disperse through that? Like, I don't know. Oh yeah, is there a way to... I was gonna say, I wanted to see if there was, like, more artwork for him, but, can we not change it while we're... Yeah, maybe there's something I'm missing, maybe I'm, Yeah, hold on, I just want to jump in real quick. I just wanted to see if there's, like, more skins. that are available. You know, it's going to be one thing where it's just sort of like, you know, it's going to be cool. It's like the art style is really cute. The format's interesting. Like, again, really plays out well. And if they got like alternate cards and different skins for the different characters, there's going to be just like so much variety to just like keep it going. So it's like, that's really fun and really cute. This looks great. This is a really fun idea. I'm wondering how much bigger it's going to get. And I'm sure like the more bigger it is, I'm sure there's even more mechanics yet to introduce. It's kind of like a One Night Ultimate Werewolf, where it's just sort of like the expansions and just like different characters, different things to worry about, and just like so much deduction. And it's just like, it's all on you to figure it out. So you got like a lot to think about. Silence a Rambler once. Okay, I wonder how that works. Save 10 visuals in a row in endless mode. I don't think some of these execute a lying architect during Halloween. Yeah, so this must have been playtesting for a while. If like there was like achievements you can get during Halloween. Wonder if they'll update that or change that when the full game comes out. But okay, I think that's a good sample platter for right now. But yeah, check out Demon Bluff, currently in playtesting. You know, give the devs some love. Check it out. Yeah, this was super fun. I'll have to like, I got so many things on my list lately, but I'll have to try and stream this later on. But for right now, yeah, this was a peek at Demon Bluff. Good job on ya, UmiArt, if I got the name correct again, UmiArt. And yeah, hoping to see this like blow up. Looking forward to seeing more of this in the future. And so yeah, shout out to my friend for recommending me this. This is really cool. So with that all being said, I suppose we'll wrap it up. So with that all being said, I said that already. Sorry. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe and all that. This is Timmara, signing off.